Hi guys, my name's Ogilvie and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be going for the legendary birds over the next couple of episodes, and starting us off is going to be Zapdos. So we're going to jump back in after beating the champion Kyle, or Gary, it depends on how you've named him. I believe is it not Gary? Is that not who he's based off of? So anyway, we're going to be going and collecting some items first to get ourselves underway. And if you have a look, in fact I'll show you right now what items we're going to be looking for. Ultra Balls, we've only got one, and I don't think we're that lucky that we're going to be catching first time. It would be nice, I have seen YouTubers do it, but I've never had that luck. I'm usually the one that sort of has to save, load, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have, if we speak to this guy here, he's going to take us to the islands, but we'll get our two legendary birds out the way, and then we'll use Bill, I believe it is, to get us. Why am I going in and healing? I'm full health. I'm just rambling on, guys, to be honest, and I'm not really focusing on what I'm doing. Right, focus. Right, into the mart, and we're going to be wanting some super repels or max repels, and let's just buy. We're going to need a lot of. We might as well buy 99. That gives 100 of them. Max repels. How many can we buy? 60? Oh, we definitely don't need 60. We'll just go for 10 of those. Because we do have a good few super repels still floating about in the bag. And we've got the moneymaker. We've got the cash cow, the Nagato on the team. Fit and able and ready to go. And we're going to be flying to Route 10. If you don't know where to find Zapdos, Route 10... I mean, if you've played this game before, you should know. Yeah, you should know where you're going. Right, we're not needing to heal a Pokemon again. Definitely not this time. And we make our way up this way, up the top here, top of Route 10, and jump on Gamakichi. But first I'd like to set up a repel. Let's just go with the super repels. We'll use them first before we start hammering the max repels. And like I said, over the next couple of episodes, we're going to be catching the legendary birds. But we are coming towards the end of the series. And if you really like this series, if you want to give us a wee like and subscribe, because I'm going to be putting more content out like this. And one of which is, I'd really like to broaden my horizons, is probably the best way to speak. And I'm going to be starting a new series on FIFA, which I'm hopefully going to release maybe 2 to 3 times a week, called Club and Country. I nearly forgot the name of my own title. I've filmed the first episode. I'm going to get the editing down perfect, guys, before I start releasing that content. And that just gives me a backlog, let's be honest. I'm going to I give myself a wee bit of a easier time in the future, but I'm going to get myself a wee backlog of content for that series. While we focus on getting this series done and dusted, dust our hands, complete absolutely everything that we can complete, and we'll move on to that. But if you really like this series and you want me to do something along those lines, I'm all down for it. I've got the stuff set up. I've got a decent wee setup going. I've managed to fix my Sony Vegas so it stops crashing, so I can start producing my car content. Like I've been saying to you guys, it was the main reason I came onto YouTube, was to produce car content, and I've just ended up on gaming because lockdown, filling in my days, give me something to do. You can't always work on your car whenever it's raining, especially for me in particular. We're going to be trying to avoid all the electrodes in here, so I'll point out which ones. That's an electrode there. Do you know, it's probably worth fighting them if you want to get the XP. In here you're going to find 2 items. Is it maybe, is it, I feel like it's like attract or protect or something. Protect, yep. And up here is it elixir? If I remember correctly, it's an elixir. Yep. See, fantastic. I do think, do you know, I'm thinking about it. We might be able to get ourselves a rare candy in here. I can't really remember. I'm going to have to sneeze. I've got something like itching my nose. Nope, it's gone. It's gone, guys. Do you know, that's the worst thing in life, is when you've got a sneeze underway. That's another electrode. We don't want to fight that. Let's just skip those electrodes. If we need XP, we'll come back to them at a later date. Down here, is that the Thunderstone? Thunder. Yep, you've got Thunder there, and we're going to be coming up on Thunderstone as well, I think is the other item in here. On the left there is another electrode, so there's 3 electrodes you can fight, which, to be honest, for the convenience of this walkthrough, we're not going to do it, because I think Zapdos is going to be a bit of a nightmare for us, to be honest. I can't see it going easily. We're only a few levels above Zapdos as well, so it's not something I want to take lightly, is going in and potentially fighting. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to save, I always do this before I fight legendaries, because if I knock this out, we're going to have to film it all again, and I've already done this once, being truthful with you guys. I've had to film it again, so I'll quickly save, and if I jump up to my saves, I can do that as well. So save, and then there we go, that's a quick save. You can see it in the bottom left corner. Rote state number 9. Mambo number 9. Let's send out who I think is going to be effective for us. Zippo, probably not. But we'll start off with Zippo. I don't really want to send Pain out because of the poison point. However, Pain would be the best Pokemon for it. Being tanky and ground type, not being able to sort of struggle in any sort of way or any sort of form. Detect. It always has Detect. Its first move, I swear to God, let me know in the comments below. Does when you fight Zapdos, does it just go straight in for a Detect as its first move? Hopefully don't wipe that out with a Dragon Claw. I'm actually starting to think Zippo might be the wrong Pokemon for this. We're getting the Thunder Wave. And we'll possibly... What move can we use that's not going to be strong against a Zapdos? I believe Fly. Fly's not going to be effective. It being a Flying and Thunder type, it should be like 4 times weak. Is that 4 times strong? I don't know. I don't know how it works out. Right, we'll switch out Zippo because this is going to get ridiculous, isn't it? Detect. So we can't fly anyway. But this is what it's going to be. If you've never caught a legendary Pokemon before and this is your first walkthrough, then welcome. I hope you've stuck right through for the end. But if you're here just solely to try and figure out how to capture Zapdos, try not to poison it. That's the worst thing that could happen is poison. You kind of want to try and put a status affliction on it, try and get it to sleep. Of course it's going to go for the protect. Zippo's paralysed as well, absolutely typical. Detect's failed, but it'll probably end up detecting this next one anyway. Let's go, Thunder Wave. We can't be paralysed anymore. I don't really understand paralysis in Pokemon. It's already paralysed. We use Fly, fantastic, it's landed. Hopefully don't wipe it out. That's getting a wee bit close, isn't it, guys? Is that getting close? Let's start unloading. We've got 100 Ultra Balls. Surely one will catch it. So I'll just start speeding up until we manage to catch it, because we're going to be here all day. Realistically, it does take something very special to capture one of these guys, and I know through my own experience. I think they eventually started nerfing. Let's go for the double kick. That's not going to be anywhere near effective. Have we got anything with like synchronise? Where like if they oh, fantastic, double kick does absolutely nothing. We'll go with another double kick. I maybe should have thought this through before I started unloading the Ultra Balls. Don't wipe out, don't get a critical. That's enough for me. That's plenty. That'll do fantastic. Let's just keep going with the Ultra Balls now. And just hopefully don't get a faint straight away. Hopefully I can catch this one. Oh, it's looking promising. Oh, shoot, that was close. Right, let's just unload them. We will. I think we're in the right parameters to catch it. It's just whether... Oh, there we go. And we caught Zapdos. And that was only 8 minutes in. That's fantastic. I really wasn't prepared. I thought we were going to be like busting maybe 40 Pokeballs in before we actually captured it. After me just saying about how hard it is to capture these legendaries in the first sort of couple of generations of Pokemon. Do you know what? We're not going to nickname any of the legendaries because, do you know what? They're just too cool, aren't they? They're just the coolest of the cool. But let's go and fly ourselves back to... where am I flying myself to? We'll fly to the Pokemon Mansion. What island's that? Cinnabar Island. Fly back there because in the next episode we're going to be taking on Articuno. And if you don't know, you just head right. We've already seen it in this series if you've watched thus far. You just head right and you start doing like a wee puzzle and you eventually get there, which I think we've done the puzzle. So you'll need to go back if it has. But we'll soon find out in the next episode. So if you like this episode and you want to see more, like I said, just drop some stuff in the comments. If you'd like to see another series like this, another Pokemon series. And I've got a series underway. Like I said, I've got a FIFA 21 career mode series coming. And like I said, like and subscribe, like and follow. Check the description, all my links will be in there. Usual stuff, usual spiel for me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!